What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Thursday, February 9th, and we are doing a follow-up video of the mint that happened for YugiBAO, which is an NFT collection that just minted today. Now, in yesterday's video, we talked about the anticipation of this mint, but in today's video, we're going to share with you what happened during the mint and what happened during the aftermath of the mint, and why the community seems to be super strong around this collection, and you can see it on the market floor. Now, everything I'm going to share with you in this video is just my own opinion. It's just for your own entertainment. Do not treat it as financial advice. So with that said, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. Right now, YugiBAO is at a floor price of around 11.9 Solana. I've even seen it as high as 13 Solana. And again, this collection just released on the secondary market today. Now, the reveal has not happened yet, but notice something. The total supply is around 1.6 thousand. Now, it used to be 2,999. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But regardless, with this supply that we have right now, there are 482 holders that are devoted to this community. And as you can see, the listing count is hovering around 49. That's pretty good in my personal opinion. Now, the trading volume is around 1,600 Solana, so that's pretty healthy given the fact that this has only been within the past 6 hours. So we're gonna look at some other things, other statistics, right? So we gotta look at the popular collections. Like right now, YugiBAO is the top 3rd spot for the last hour. Now, if we go to the past 6 hours, what is it there? It's on the top 4th spot. So if we look under Soul Sniper, which can just tell us where the floor price is going in terms of its buying volume and its listing count, you can see that it's actually forming higher lows, which is at this point good. But again, it has not been around for even 24 hours. Now you can see these volumes right here are growing. It has not died down. It looks like there's renewed interest in this. And if you can see at the listing count, we actually started off around 30, went as high as 70 or 80 NFTs listed, and now we're back down to around 54 or lower. So that to me shows that there are some diamond hands within this collection. Now, some of the people that push for this project that seems to be really bullish around it is Soul Princess, another influencer. Another thing that she points out here is that the Morgana Studios, which created this NFT collection, is doxed, so that's something good for us all to be reminded of. Now let's talk about the supply, because I think this is really important to talk about. Now, originally when this collection was minting out, they were going through different stages, right? We had the sauce holders who owned the Yugi sauce. So if you owned a Yugi sauce, which we'll talk about at the end of the video, you would be allowed 3 guaranteed mints with a 40% discount, which the price would be around 5.1 Solana. But as it went later on to the VIP Soul Mint and then the OG Soul Plus ETH Mint, we started seeing some low volume, some low buying volume. And I think it's because the price was too high. And then on the Discord page, the team had announced that they decided to just go public just to mint out the rest of the collection. Now, at this time, the clock was around an hour and 25 minutes left before it was actually going to close. But what's really interesting is that it's stuck around the 50% level. Like, there wasn't any buying pressure around. So you know what the team did? They decided to cut the supply. And so they actually switched it from 2,999 to 1,600. And when that actually happened, then people started minting it out quickly, and then it instantly sold out. Obviously, the team is officially amped around this. They were happy that people supported the collection. They even offered a thank you. Let's go into more details, because one of the founders or one of the team members ended up sharing this with the community on Discord following the 1,600 supply and the full mint. He said, "First of all, thank you to everyone that minted. Your support means the world to us. You are the reason we keep pushing and give sense to all these months of building. We assure you we've put our hearts building this project, and in the same way we build on from here. We appreciate your feedback and have decided to cut the supply." So that explains that, right? "We think it is the best move for the future of the project." So right now the supply is going to stick around 1,600. Who knows what they're going to do with the remaining supply? That remains to be seen. Continuing on, it says, "This is only the beginning of our journey together. We're still here for the long run. We have a long-term vision and we're building a unique project." So what's next? We will open chats and we'll set up Magical shortly, and Magical is basically the software that allows people to have access to certain channels within Discord. And then unfreezing the YugiBAOs, which you can actually buy these YugiBAOs on secondary right now because they were locked up during the minting phase. Now, our mission remains the same. Let's build together. So that was from the YugiBAO team. Now, in this next post, they actually posted this one photo. It says, "We assure you we put our hearts building this project," which we just talked about, and in the same way we will build on from here. Another thing I want to share with you here in this photo specifically, this is looking like a roadmap that I think hopefully will be released to the public, and that I think will give us an idea of where this project is going to go. But considering that this is a professional animation FX studio team, I do believe that just because of the whole production aspect of how the movie business works and the commercial aspect works, that they definitely have a legit roadmap that they're actually going to lay out for us that I think is very promising compared to startup companies. I think this company is not a startup at all. Morgana's has been established, so I think they're going to have something really juicy for us, and I can't wait for that roadmap. Now, let's look into other things. This is a diamond BAO. Now, this is going to be one of the most sought after traits out there based on what they've announced. So this will be limited. So if you see this on the floor, or if you have one of these, congratulations. If you're looking out for on the floor, congratulations to you if you end up copying it. But this is something that I hope we all can get, but it's absolutely going to be a diamond gem, literally. But let's look into the community. Who else has minted these NFTs? So we got Crypto0511 minted these amazing NFTs by creative and well-qualified YugiBAO team. Excited for their reveal. It is going to be a blue chip NFT in the coming days. Next up, we have Art Kasawa. He minted 6 of these NFTs, which is quite a lot. And then we also have Slap and Yams. Now he says he scooped 1 YugiBAO and a Yugi sauce. Bet on the teams that show quality and commitment. So as you can see here, he's got the BAO and the sauce. Let's talk about the sauce. Now, the sauce is on the secondary market. Now, what's crazy about this is that this hasn't actually dropped in price. We have actually seen it go up as high as 22 Solana, and it's gone as low as 8 Solana. Now, the reason why I think that the Yugi sauce went as low as 8 Solana over the past 24 hours is because the snapshot happened. So if you had one of these Yugi sauces, they were going to do a wallet snapshot. And then once that wallet snapshot happened, that means you're guaranteed your 3 mint. And then people, I guess, started to dump their NFTs. But again, people accumulated them for a reason. And they accumulated them because they believe in the team, but also the other benefits, right? I think it's because they want to become part of the YugiBAO Council. Also, they want to receive revenue share from the auctions. So once they do limited rare auctions, then that revenue that comes from that auction win is going to go back to the holders in some way. But also, if you can use the sauce, you can use it for their in-game utilities, which again, they're going to make a game based on what I'm hearing. And the YugiBAOs, the NFTs, are a part of that. So maybe that will be your character while playing the game. But also, you can participate in raffles for free by just owning one of these sauces. So I think this is absolutely cool, and why I think the value of these sauces actually went up in price, back up again to around 15 Solana. Another thing I want to share with you is that Kalanosaurus ended up tweeting this saying, all about creative pre-reveals. BAO looks tasty. So I don't know what this is about, but basically they were just showing homage to the YugiBAOs and just saying, hey, you know, we recognize that you're a 3D animation studio. Kudos to you guys. Let's work together, and we're here for the long run. Last but not least, just keep in mind that there's going to be a little conversation tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific time between Magic Eden, YugiBAO, and another NFT collection called Anon NFT. Now, these people are going to be on their little Twitter space. You can possibly ask them any questions or get a little bit of clarity of what's going to happen for the roadmap for YugiBAO. But again, this should be absolutely something I would pay attention to, but also paying attention to the floor price within YugiBAO. So now that you know what's going on, pretty much, this is a kind of a follow-up update. I actually do believe that this collection should do really well. The 3D animation is absolutely amazing, and I do believe that maybe later on down the road, we will be able to have maybe figurines of this exact design. Again, the concept design is really cool, but also I think for a price around 11.8 Solana, I think it's not bad. But if they do a reveal, does that dim the price down? Does that drop the price? I mean, it possibly could, but anything could happen. I mean, the supply is super low. It's 1.6 thousand. So each one of these is kind of a gem within itself. So right now, I'll be watching the floor. If I find something around 8 Solana, I'm definitely going to be buying that or accumulating that as much as possible. But from what I heard from some of the team members, there's going to be a reveal of these NFTs within the next 4 days. That's just based on what I've seen on Discord. So keep that in mind in case you're wanting to buy one of these. So now you're informed, now that you're educated around YugiBAOs, what are you going to do? Let me know down in the comments below, both on YouTube and Twitter, and I cannot wait to hear your predictions. And are you excited for the roadmap that will be laid out upon us, hopefully the next coming week or so? Well, I certainly am. And I do have faith that this company, this NFT collection could do really well, and it possibly could be the next blue chip. So with that said, you've heard my thoughts and my conclusion. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page, because supporting our Patreon page supports the content that we bring to you on this channel, and you get the best alpha calls around NFT collections like this. And with that said, we'll see you guys and girls next time.